Testing. Hello? See how this works. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm going to be doing an actual restring today. I've got my guitar here. Need to do it for a job. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Hopefully that doesn't show up. Is anybody there? Testing. Please God work. Hey, there we go. Somebody's there. How's it going, K Jonks? Wait for a few people to get in here. How's the music volume? Yeah, I'm back, Dave. What's up, man? Mr. Star, how's it going? Hopefully this chat thing right over here is like okay. Hopefully it works with Twitch. Hopefully this is going to Twitch. I should double check that. Sound is good? Cool. No audio weirdness. It's good. And I'm going to check Twitch just to make sure I'm actually there. Yeah, just going to be doing like a restring today. Got this guitar. Okay, cool. I'm live over there. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a restring. What's up, Brandy? I've got this guitar that I need to put in E flat. As you can see, I broke a string. And I just need to restring it because I'm doing some tracking for a client, just tracking some guitars for a song. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that today. And I figured why not hang with you guys for a little bit. There we go. Now you follow me on Twitch. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, bud. And yeah, so yeah, back from NAMM. How's it going? The prophecy was true. Here, what band do you love that's weird and funny? Weird and funny. That's got to be like something maybe between like Necrogoblicon maybe or Power Glove. I don't know if they're necessarily weird. Necrogoblicon's pretty weird, I'd say, but I really like them a lot. They have some good music too. Wow, lots of people. Hello, Garrett. I have a question. What do you do when you're studying a really difficult part of a piece? How slow do you practice and how much do you study it? So yeah, with that, I mean, I slow it down really slow. Make sure I get it, you know, down like at what I call foundation speed, and then I start to slowly increase the speed like by 3 BPMs once I play it like 2 or 3 times in a row correctly, and that's what I do. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do that. What's up, Robert? How's it going? Soy Latino y te amo. I'm not sure what that means, man. What's up, Christian? How's it going? Leo, what's up? How are you? Hey, everybody. It's cool to see y'all. Yeah, I want to do this more often. I'm really excited about it. I think I can do well with the live streaming stuff because I can just kind of ADD talk to all you guys, and I don't know. I kind of like prefer that over having to be like, I don't know, just like perfect with the camera and stuff like that. So yeah. What's up, Marcelo? How's it going? I wonder if there's anybody. Can somebody test the Twitch chat for me? Just go to my Twitch and see if that works. I feel like I see it there. I could just test it. No joke, I love the shit out of Gwar. Nice. Gwar's pretty sweet. I haven't listened to much of their music though, but I love their like, you know, their live thing. Oh, thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, bud. There you go. That's a lot, man. I love that. Thanks for testing that. I owe you. Very cool. Yeah, and there we go. The Twitch message works as well. Cool. Awesome. Sweet. So it looks like we're good. Hopefully the delay's minimized too. I actually want to check that real quick because I'm pretty sure I changed the setting on YouTube so that it should be like really like low latency. But yeah, it was actually really cool. I know some of you may have popped in here yesterday. I was just doing some testing with it. I actually just messaged Restream's like help tech support or whatever, and they were really helpful, which was quite nice because, you know, usually like, I don't know, I'm wired to think anything that says help is just not, you know, going to be efficient at all. So yeah, it was nice that actually worked out. Let's see what else. Ned, hey man, never got to say this, but I've been watching your videos since the Metalocalypse covers back. Oh my god, yeah, you're like the oldest fan, man. Since 2009, 2010 was 13, then 24 now, and I'm shredding and still watch you. Much love, dude. Thank you so much, man. That means so much. Oh man, that's OG. That's yeah, it's over 10 years ago now. It's a long time. So yeah, I appreciate that, man, for sure. Furioria, I think you're going to be able to restring at this time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to. Night Kinslayer, thank you so much for subscribing or following me on Twitch. I appreciate that, bud. What do you think? I think you're going. Yeah, I'm gonna lose myself in chat here. Yeah, only like 4 or 5 seconds now. Sweet. Okay, cool. And that's on YouTube, I'm assuming, because you just responded on YouTube. I can see that. do you guys like the chat being here? Hopefully that helps for when you see. I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna start doing this also with Mixer and Facebook as well. So I'm sure there's gonna be people from a bunch of different places, but I'm just testing this with the 2 platforms that are, you know, my mains right now. So hopefully it works. Can you play Mozart by TSO? Not right now, but I have played it. I used to have the video, but right now I'm just doing a restring today. So yeah, I just want to answer some questions, hopefully listen to some music, and yeah, just hang out. Why do people put a wrap type cuff around the first fret of the guitar? Oh, like usually they do it around the first fret to like help them play cleaner. You know, it's like the equivalent of, you know, just if any string rings out, basically the first fret's gonna make it so it doesn't actually play your mess ups. So it's kind of like cheating in my opinion. I mean, I get using it for when you're recording an album, you want to get that stuff done as quickly as possible, but usually like if you're trying to do performance, I don't think it's cool to put in the first fret. But behind the nut, that's totally fair. That's like reducing the like harmonics whenever you like hit the string. Sometimes the guitar resonates too much and you get this like this weird like high-pitched ringing out, and that prevents this. And you should also do it on the springs, and you can see I have a little piece of foam back there just to silence the springs from ringing out. So yeah, it's the difference between the first fret and behind the nut, but yeah, that's usually it. Hell yes, I still listen to Clem Hazard and show people that band. Dude, that's awesome. Holy shit. Actually, that band, Clem Hazard, I'm sure maybe you know, Mysidia is actually working on an album. I have my drummer coming over tomorrow, and we're tracking drums for our new album. So we've already done 7 of the 8 songs, so hopefully that one will be done, and we've done guitars for 2 of them. So moving along, we're hoping to get this done. We're hoping to get this done by next month, so that would be really cool. Well, I should say the instrumentals. I'm not sure about the vocals yet, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Furio answered exactly. Well, yeah, there you go. I watched it a lot. Nice. Hell yeah, on Nightwish. Yeah, thanks, man. I love this song. I love this band. This band's really good. Especially like one of my students in here right now, Christian, has been showing me so much classic, like OG Nightwish stuff that I'd never really even heard. Like I'd listened to Nemo and stuff like that, and this song, I Wish I Had an Angel, but I didn't really go back into all the stuff from Oceanborn and stuff like that, and all the stuff he's been picking has just been super awesome and actually really difficult for a guitar, so it's pretty cool. The worst on 7s, my 6s don't ring too bad. Oh yeah, I've seen some students have 7 strings, and yeah, they just get that nasty, yeah, you get that. That's why they all pretty much have those fret wraps, anybody who's using like a 7 and stuff like that. Play some Blind Guardian if you get to playing. Yeah, actually, I don't think I know. I've learned Fly at one point for a student, but I pretty much have like some type of dementia. Just like forget the second I'm done like playing anything. But yeah, I'll try to. But yeah, anyway, here's a guitar I'm working with. Like I said, it's Chapman's, the M01 Pro. It's got all the stock pickups and everything. And yeah, you can see maybe it's pretty fucking disgusting because these elixirs just last so long. I think this one I had at least for maybe 7 months on this guy, and yeah, I wash my hands, but my hands just sweat and destroy strings, so the elixirs have been really, really nice for that. Look at that, is that first fret completely just, there's not even fretboard there, it's just all grossness. Is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, I'm disgusting. Alright, cool, we get it. We get it. Let's see what else you guys got here. Don't forget to drop a like. Oh yeah, appreciate that, guys. If you guys can drop a like, that surely helps us out. So that's cool. All right, let's see. What is your favorite song by TSO? I mean, my first one I heard was Wizards in Winter. I definitely love that one. Obviously, it's like a classic. That Mozart one was pretty sick. I'm not gonna say I like that one as much anymore because it's so difficult. But yeah, probably those. I'd have to like take a look through their catalog. Let me take a look real quick. What's this? Oh yeah, this song's sick. Anybody Within Temptation fans here? Pretty sure this has got her in it, right? Yeah, there it is. Let's see, Trans-Siberian. Oh, doing this wrong. And yeah, the volume's good. My voice to yeah, hopefully that stuff's good. My volume to song. Yeah, man, I like Requiem a lot too, and For Release. I mean, I love like the classics that they do. They really make them awesome. There's a lot. There was another one that they started playing this year that I'd never known, and I was just like, oh, that one sounds super sick. But yeah, that's kind of it. What shampoo do you use? Your hair is amazing. Oh, thank you. I actually have that linked in my Amazon links, so hopefully that's in the description of this video. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on my live stream stuff. Let me see the live dashboard. How do I get to that? God, I hate doing this stuff. I'll deal with it later. Fuck it. But yeah, in the Amazon links, it's actually one of the first things I use. Suave for Professionals, I think is what it's called. The shampoo and conditioner, and then some other crap. But that's basically it. What do you think about Pizza Hawaii from Old England? Dude, that song is really, really sick. I love that song. I thought that was so cool and different when he brought that out, like from his normal stuff, so I really liked it. I feel 7 needs reverse headstocks, as with normal heads. The low B is too floppy and the high E is too tight, so yeah. I'm not sure, I don't have a 7, I need a 7. I have a student, I've gotten a few students over the years that have 7s, and it's just like, well, what do we do type thing, unless it's like lead stuff. If we want to do ripping, it's kind of like difficult, because most 7s, you want to use the 7, you know? First snow, nice, yeah, that one's sick. Nice. All your levels on point, cool, sweet, yeah, this is good. Super nerve-wracking to come on the live stream and just like hit live and be like, you do one of these, even though I'm not religious at all. I'm just like, please work. It's such a pain to get this stuff up and running, so I'm glad it's working. Everybody likes it. Let's see. Can you play First Snow in background music? Sure, I can change it. After this song, maybe remind me. Yeah, I'll try and do it after this one. I need to actually start restringing, so I'm going to do that in a second. I just want to like answer a few more of these. Apparently Jackson sent Mark from Lamb of God the roads he used on Ruin because he had rotted out the bridge on his old one and asked if they could send him some bridges. Wow. Damn. Have you heard of Dark Band from Germany? I've read that right? Have you heard of Dark Band from Germany? They were awesome. No, I haven't heard of them. Just straight up dark. Their word is dark. It's pretty cool. I've not heard of them. Hi from Glasgow. Hey, what's up, Scott? How's it going, man? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for linking that. How do you feel now in comparison with a few years ago? I mean, in the music world, and what happened with your bands? Well, my bands are still working on stuff. I think with Mysidia, well, let me answer the first part, I guess. In comparison with a few years ago, do you mean like the music industry, I guess, or just like where music has gone and far as who's coming out with what? I'm assuming you mean like the music industry. I feel like it's kind of been similar to as it's been like once downloading and stuff came out. Obviously with Spotify, I feel like there's now more ways to like get your stuff out there with social media platforms and stuff like that. So I think that's good, you know. I think that helps. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Oh my God. I wear clothes, I'm just gonna call you that. How's it going, man? I'm actually, like I said, I'm restringing for the recording, you know? But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on that stuff. I think it's good. I think music's in a good spot. Like I was talking with Andy and Conan and Alex Lee and Taylor from all their different bands while we were at NAMM. We all had a room and we were hanging out, and we all got to kind of talk about that a little bit, about like, you know, being on a label versus not. And some people need to be on a label if they can't find ways to like promote themselves. Like for instance, Taylor and Alex from Paladin, they like, you know, they don't know the whole social media side. But guys like Andy Gillian, who's kind of established with Morse Principium, he's able to, you know, do his own do his own stuff basically. And I think that's cool that there's two options basically. There's more than two, but like I think that's cool that there's a lot more rather than just you know, just a few options or whatever. So I think it's good. How old are you? I'm 30. Yikes. Greetings from Barcelona. Hey, how's it going? Greetings from America. If you could just drop over 3,000 on a whim, would you rather have someone build you a custom or have a pro teach you and help you to build your own? I'd definitely rather, I mean, that seems like the whole like teach a man to fish rather than you know, that whole fucking thing. So yeah, I'd rather be taught for sure. I guess I don't know. That's pretty time consuming to learn how to build a guitar. I just like to play, so I guess I don't know. I wouldn't just drop it on one custom guitar. I'd need like a bunch of little things. Like there's a lot of little pieces of gear that I want now after going to NAMM. For instance, some stuff that I thought was super cool was the Boss Waza headphones, and then the I really liked the Iridium from Blue Guitar, the Blue Guitar Amps one. Yeah, that thing was super sick, super light, and sounded amazing. And then there was also a new angle head that's coming out, the new Iron Ball. So it's like the small head, but it has built-in effects, so like delay and reverb, and then just a bunch of other stuff, like headphones out. It's got an IR loader and everything. It's like, seems amazing. So super stoked on those. So that's, if I had 30,000, I'd drop it on that. That might be more than 30,000, but you know, something like that. First now. All right, let me give you first now. Here we go. Boom, first now. When a cover of some Nick Johnson songs, probably never. That guy's too good. That guy's so good, you know. Yeah, the Iridium. The Iridium is, that thing was so cool. I really want to get one. It was really nice. I don't know if you remember that I wrote you a message like 5 years ago through YouTube asking for the Artist Solo Forced to Rock, by the way. You are great. Cheers from Mexico. Awesome. Thanks, man. I don't remember that, but yeah. Did you mean the Artist Solo, like the backing track? I don't remember. But thanks, man. Yeah, I'm really proud of that cover. I think that one's pretty underrated. That was a very tough one. That all the tapping and stuff in that was gnarly. My vibrato in that is complete shit. So if anybody wants to see the evolution of my vibrato, you can watch maybe my latest video and then watch that video and you'll be like, holy shit. The price is to pay Crimson Guitars to teach you to build a guitar over 2 working weeks, so 10 days. That seems gnarly. I feel like you're never, I don't know anything about building guitar. I mean, like I said, I got to work with the Acacia guys and that was super awesome for that stuff, but I never got to I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot more. I feel like with anything, when you learn something on guitar or just learn how to build a guitar, it just takes time and your own type of practice. Like somebody can give you guidelines, but until you learn and do it yourself, you're gonna get your own feel for things. So I don't know. 10 days seems like, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna be boom master luthier, you know. So I don't know. Do you play 7-string guitars? And I'm thinking about buy one. What is your opinion on 7 strings? I currently don't have any 7 strings. I think they are great. I do think so. I don't have one just because, I don't know, I'm just so used to 6s and I can tune them down. But I do think probably for tighter recordings with the scale length and everything that's involved with 7s, that they would be really good. For instance, my band, Mysidia, we do have tunes that are in drop B. And it's just why don't we just get a 7 and keep it in standard? That would probably sound tighter and everything like that, but yeah, I don't know. We just don't. The chat on stream looks like it's pretty delayed versus when I actually get it in. Is that weird? Is this not even worth putting? I can take it away. People don't want it. I just figured it'd be helpful when there's more people on Twitch and stuff like that, and maybe other stuff, so maybe I'll keep it up, but who knows. Just asking you guys. You have an Axe 8. It's actually an FX8. I can see it in the corner. Are you gonna make a demo for that? So yeah, no, I'm not doing a demo. I just bought that with my own money. I was thinking about doing, like I said, my band is getting prepared to record, so we'll hopefully play live soon. Fingers crossed. And I want to run the Victory head through the X8, the FX8, so I can control the amps channels changing and stuff like that, add delay, reverb, compression, gates, and all that stuff with one click of a button through the FX8. But I'm starting to think, because I got, as you can see, the cables on the floor down there. I don't know, that 4-cable method and how thick it will be running it even just from the pedal board to the amp, I feel like that might be a bit too thick and you could potentially trip over it. So that's why I was looking into those the Blue Guitar Amp 1 Iridium, so I can just run literally a power cable into that, a guitar cable that would run into probably a wireless system, and then a speaker cable that just runs all the way back to the cab. That seems like it would be amazing, you know. Music's over. Let me switch that. Let's go back to this guy. Ooh. this riff. Just dropped in to say your playing makes me moist. I love this stuff, man. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Love that. I bought my first one recently, and they're pretty fun. Can be weird getting used to the low E not being the low string. Yeah, like especially with like 5-string arpeggios, I feel like you expect that like 1 string is below when you get to the 5th string, but when you see 2, you're just like, whoa. Like even if you start on the low string, I feel like that would be the hardest. But I've heard it's like it doesn't take too long to get used to. You just play all the stuff you normally do on a 6, and then you start to like get that feeling. But yeah, never gotten one yet. Can you say my name? Osama Mado, I think. I don't know. Do you live from music? Do you mean do I just do music for a living? I guess that depends on your idea of music for a living. I don't technically like have a job. It's just like I teach guitar primarily. So I have about 40 students right now, and I just teach them. I have 4 lesson days I do with 6 time slots. So I just do that, and that works. And then I get a lot. I get help, you know, when I do demos, I get paid for that and stuff like that. So, yeah, kinda. Regards from Brazil, you're awesome. Any chance new Jason Becker's video? I don't know. I did that little one. I don't know. Like which one? They're all so hard. They take so much time to get down. That's the thing. Nowadays, I'm trying to just do stuff that I like. That's like kind of like a little easier, a little like more bite-sized. So I don't know, Jason, like a full solo like that would take so long for like 1 piece of content, and like covers these days are kind of just like not really doing so great all the time. So maybe not, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll like, some student will ask to learn altitudes, and then I'll just be like, all right, let's do this, you know? But that's kind of how it works nowadays. Oh, I thought it was a guy named Chris. You know music theory. I know like the basic form of music theory, like I know like, you know, the major minor scale and like the modes and stuff like that, but as far as, and like how theory works with thirds and like, you know, stuff like that, but I don't go too much further than that, to be honest. I mainly just use my ears for everything I do. That's how you hear me getting to learn my covers and stuff like that. So I want to do streams like that as well, streams where I'm actually like learning stuff in front of you, show you guys my process of how I like actually open up my DAW and slow things down and can figure out the notes and then figure out the positionings and then get to play it perfectly. I think that would be cool. So again, lots of ear training. Sorry if my ADD gets out of control on some question. I'm trying my best to stay on topic here. Hi America, big kisses from France. Hey, what's up? Big kisses from America. You never did a Kraken demo. I know, just trust me, it's fucking amazing. I love the amp. You can hear it in some of my demos. So one that I've recently redid, one of my songs, was it was the Thick Muscles song, so it's in the Vola Blaze X video. Emerald Dreams, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate that, bud. Let's see. Do you have any tips on sweep picking, such as the weird and cool, weird and cool at the time solo from Token of Time? Sorry, that's oh my god. I'll show you more sweep picking stuff maybe once I get this strung up. Speaking of which, I need to get onto this, but I try to keep up with chat, and it's not possible. So bear with me while I get to this a little bit. I need to do some of this restring because, like I said, I gotta start tracking this. Gotta start tracking this song. But yeah. So yeah, these luckily have locking tuners, which is gonna make this a lot easier. Oh, don't need to do that one. It's already broken. You guys want this camera, or see what I'm doing, or you not really care? Trying to see some stuff. If you had to say one player who influenced you the most, who would it be? Oof, that's a great question. That's super tough, man. Just one? I feel like, man, there's so many. Like, I always think back to like when I was like just starting to like get on with learning guitar and stuff like that. So for me, it was like a lot of Shu from Galnerius. That was a big one. That was around the time when I really got into guitar. Jeff Loomis as well. Gus G, Michael Romeo, Rob Marcello, those type of guys. That was like, you know, the 2009 when I was really starting to like crack down and try and get guitar a little bit better. Those were kind of like the big ones for me. Back when I first started and stuff like that. Actually, I missed this enough. What else we got? Who wants to take bets if he changes string? Look, I'm doing it! Fucking doing it. Dave, were you here for that one stream when I like was doing pickup chain swaps or whatever, and I just dropped the pickup like screw on the floor, and I just actually started searching for it live, like on stream. It was like super not embarrassing at all. You got me with the Leia thing some time ago. I was not aware you got a channel. Oh, thanks. The Princess Leia thing, what I did with Andy. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that was a good video. I love that one. All right. One thing I kind of do just to get the little end that broke off, as you can see, there's like a little. I don't know if you can see it, but see how like in this is so hard to do. This one right here, it's stuck in there. The way I like to get it out is just to actually take a bigger string and then poke through, and hopefully it comes out. Or it won't, because it's live on stream. There you go. Boom. That's like an easier way to get that. I should just drop this thing in the tub. It's so fucking dirty. And then I'm just gonna use this. Luckily with this guitar, because it's a matte finish, I don't really clean the body, but you can kind of see it has this weird, gross, like oily stain right here. But there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna skip it. I'm mixing my like two playlists, the stuff I need to listen to and the stuff I like really like. Here we go, some Bodum. Hey there, wanna be a guitar god? What's up? Hey there, Master Peter, how's it going? Why do people say my last name only? I'm Garrett, not Peter. Sandmaster Hal, now everyone's gonna refer to me as Peter. I only see him in the stream rather than stream chat. What does that mean? Oh, everybody comes from YouTube. I get it. Yeah. So this chat right here, there it is. There, that stream right there is, it's a mixture. So I'm live streaming right now on Twitch and YouTube. So that's why you can see both. And that's why I'm like, you know, that's how I can read. You're probably just like, wait, where is he getting these questions from? All right, this is gonna be fun. Look at this gross rag. Pretty disgusting. Clean the fretboard. Jesus, I know, man. I'm doing it. Do it for the horde. Do you think there is a value in one-take live audio guitar performances, or is it too much work? Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I do. I mean, that's what I at least try to do, right? I try and do a lot of those, but I obviously have some videos where there's some like edits. So for instance, the videos I do with Andy and stuff like that, like and Taylor, when it's like us 3 guitar players or whatever, that's usually like, you know, has some like cuts and stuff. It's kind of like a music video, because 3 people trying to get that stuff absolutely perfect is ridiculous. But whenever I'm doing like my own solo covers, yes, I'm trying to show that I can, you know, have mastery over whatever it is I'm playing. And I think it's good practice that you do it that way. You know, I can play this way. I mean, like I said, when it comes time to like record or track my own stuff for a studio, I find that it's really not, oh my God, look at that. That's the fresh stuff that just came off. Oh my God. So yeah, I do think like not only is it just good for you to practice that way, but I think, yeah, I think it's just good overall for sure. And I mean, yeah, I think it's good. I like watching those types of videos, like anybody actually really playing. But it is hard to get out content that way. I see a lot of people that do overdubs, and it's just like, you know, it's like, yeah, that gets out content faster. So to each their own, you know. Let me know if this is shaking this screen too much. What is that? I don't even know. Doesn't matter. Using Dunlop Strike? Yeah, I'm using. I've had this thing forever. I got this like stuff, but I also have some Gobi Lab stuff, which I should have used. Oh, this is a conditioner. So, yeah, this stuff works really well, I found. But yeah, just honestly, it's just whatever I have currently. Children in the background. Yeah, children about them. I think you need a metal ruler or something to clean off that gunk. I know, right? Like a credit card. But no, it comes off eventually. It's not bad. I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. I fucked the ending so hard. Yeah, that shit sucked. We thought we were done for once. We got so close. That's always how it is. That's the worst. When you're doing a cover and then you're like you're just like, oh my God, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I can go eat finally. And then no, you can't. You're just like, shit, you flubbed the last note or something. It's the worst, man. Yeah, I've been transcribing big band music, and it's impossible to play on guitar. Horns are weird. It's like Okay, I don't know what that is. Take a shortcut to make do what you have. You're figuring out chords. I'm not sure what you mean. This will make you suicidal. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. Left to right. Maybe I missed something from the top. So I try and keep up with Chad, but it's super hard. Have you tried linseed oil to hydrate your neck? No, I haven't. Is that something that's like in currently? What do you do for a living? I teach guitar primarily, but then I also do demo work for people, so stuff like that. Okay, this is probably like super annoying to see me shaking the camera, maybe. I'm gonna do this. Hey from England, it's after midnight here, tuning in before bed. Hey, appreciate that, Kimmy. Yeah. I want to try and find a normal hour to stream so that way people from the UK, because I do have a lot of viewers from the UK, because all the music I cover is basically European. I want to find an hour that I can start streaming more so that like you guys can also get get to watch this and not be like dead tired. God, this is taking forever. It's pretty fucking gross. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna skip it. I can't skip from there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Just mentioned Michael Romeo, may as well. Hey, I like cleaning my guitars too, nice. 1:34 in France, damn, yeah. Like I said, I'm thinking about trying to do I don't like to personally wake up like too early or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I would like to try and shoot for like 9 a.m. because I believe in Europe, like 8 hours, that's going to be like a normal hour for you guys. So that might be good. And then, but I don't know. I think a lot of people in the States, which is where I have most of my viewership, they get off work and stuff around 5, and the East Coast and stuff like that. So I don't know. I try and think about that stuff. Maybe a little too much, but I don't know. Do you guys have a time that you prefer me to be on? Is now good or earlier or what? Let me know so I can start things out. The only issue with Garrett in live streaming is his OCD forces him to read every single comment. I know, I don't like to skip. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring them, so my apologies. It feels really nice. My luthier uses it on all guitars, so I tried it and it feels really nice comparing to those products I brought. So is that like a lemon oil type thing? Like that you leave on, like you let it like soak into the wood, or is it more like a thing that I have to like clean off? And what was it called one more time? I forgot what you called it. Jesus, this thing is so disgusting. I'm almost there. Oh my God. Yikes. So in a horn riff or big band chords coming at you, obviously it's each horn playing one note, but you realize that they leave in extra notes which sound great, but nearly impossible. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Gotcha, gotcha. Gnarly. Linseed oil. Okay, gotcha. That's what it was. Yeah, I'll need to look into that. Is there like a brand that you know of that I should be getting into? I'm actually just wondering, am I starting to like take off with, I don't care. Yeah, I bump my guitars a lot too, by the way, so try not to cringe too much when I do it. They're tools at the end of the day. But I'd really try not to bump my newest ones, like the Acacia right there and the Solar, like while those are new. You know, it's like when you get new shoes, you kind of like, you don't want anybody to step on them, but that first time you walk into some dirt because you have to or it starts raining, you're just like, fuck it. From there on out, it's just like, whatever. So I'm kind of like that with those two. And so far, knock on wood, I don't have to, they have no dents or anything like that, which has been pretty nice. But once they get the first one, I'm just like bumping it everywhere. Anybody else like that, or am I the only one? Dude, I'm jealous of the hair. My wife only lets me have short back and sides. Otherwise, I'd go full on Petrucci with the beard as well. Aw, dude, what? You gotta go with the long. Mine's a little too long right now. This is out of hand, but it's good for videos because it looks good for videos, and it also doesn't get in my face. So sometimes if it's too short, that's why I used to use the fan a lot in my videos, because it would help push it back and keep it back, because it looks weird if I'm doing a take and then all of a sudden it's just like this for half the take. So, but yeah, pretty blessed, I guess, with the hair genes for sure. Longer the better. The Acacia has a dent, you just can't see it. Does it? I hope not. Maybe it does. A recommendation for new musicians about the real world and music, of course. I don't know. That's tough. It's a tough world out there, but I do think you can do it. I just think it takes a lot of hard work. But like, if you really want it, you can get it. You know, it's cliche as shit to say, but it's just so true. So like, you know, you have to go into this not doing it for the money. You'll just burn out before you do that, you know. And even I've gotten to that point at some point where I'm like, oh my god, I need to like hurry up and try and make money with this so I can stop, you know, working at, you know, Sam Ashley Guitar Center and stuff like that. And that's just, I don't know, it's just tough. I'm not even at the age where like retirement you start thinking about that, because I'm pretty sure on labels and stuff like that there's no retirement, there's no 401k or anything like that. So I don't know, stuff's pretty, I think like yeah, unless you're like absolutely like in love with the guitar and like you think you're really going to be able to get to like a top level, like just keep it as a hobby. And like I've seen guys who just like have a job and like do this as for fun, and that's totally fine too. You don't necessarily have to be in a band making it. My god, I've been rubbing this fucking fingerboard forever and it's still not quite perfect. I'm almost there though. All right, should be good. But yeah, that's kind of what I'd suggest, I guess, if that's what you were kind of getting at. I think that would be, I don't know. There's lots of ways to do it now, but you have to think business-wise. Hey, Magnum Opus, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that, bud. But yeah, luckily, like I said, there's lots of options with Kickstarter and like Patreon and stuff, so you can do it, but you have to be able to think like a little bit more business-wise, not just like guitar playing, which is something I struggled with at the start, and I still kind of do. I don't think I'm necessarily the best at it. Guys that are really good at it, like, you know, Jared Dines is good at it and stuff like that, and Glenn Fricker, obviously super good, super smart. Robert Baker as well. Alex Medlock, thank you so much for subbing, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. It's cool. So you guys enjoying the stream, hopefully? Hopefully, I know I'm just doing some basic shit, but like, hopefully for the next ones, I'll be like doing more guitar playing. I want to do like full song playthroughs and stuff like that, stuff I don't normally do. You guys just see the quick like solo covers, but like some full song stuff would be pretty cool. And I actually have my E-kit, which I'll, let me see if I can show you real quick. Where's my webcam? There's the E-kit over there, which is now plugged in via MIDI. And yeah, that, we can actually do, me and my drummer could do like some live, like full on like just me and him jamming sessions, and you would be able to hear the direct audio. So I think that would be pretty cool. We want to do that for sure. I think that'd be pretty fun. We've been jamming some Kalma, some Bodum, some Winter Sun and stuff like that. So I think that would be pretty fun to do. Cap Fantastic, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that, bud. What gauge string is fine for down tunings on a 6-string? C sharp, C, B, etc. So it really is preference. And it changes from brand to brand with strings. Like I think Elixirs have kind of a tighter feel, like than they would, like if you have a 10 in Elixirs versus a 10 in like the Addario, I feel like those are a bit different. So it just depends, really. You kind of have to choose. I saw like there's a Rick Beato video. Is that how you pronounce his last name? Beato? Beato. It's probably Beato. I saw one of his videos where he was talking about that, and he was saying how he thinks the thinner strings are better sounding, and I just know that I like thinner strings now for playing because it's just easier on your hands. My hands started to get really fatigued when I was using thicker strings, but for the Mysidia record, we are in drop B, and we have a 7-string set on the bottom 3, and then a regular 6-string set on the top 3. So it's just preference, really. I really thought that with that set, the thicker strings had more of a tighter sound, even though it's like a little bit bassier. So yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see. Duo. Nice. Musicianship needs business smarts. Yeah. Because they will rob you. Yeah, they will. That's the thing. I don't know. It was interesting to hear Andy, for instance, this year talk about, you know, he's just completely like, I don't know if I should be saying this, but yeah, he's just against the record label thing. He just kind of likes the, he's really happy that he did his album on his own. Just the labels apparently like can really like, you know, can really be hard to work with. Let's just put it that way. Can you play Mad Russian Christmas? And you're gonna have to start giving some donos here for some song requests. I'm playing my own shit, but yeah, sure. All right, I don't know this song, so yeah, sure, why not? Boom. You got it, Caleb. All right, I have 11 guitars. I know I need to give some away. Depends on tuning. Yeah. I have 10, and I'm already feeling like this is enough for me. What is this over here? Something blocking my camera view? Oh, it's this other webcam. Got it. All right, there we go. But yeah, I don't know how people have like I think Temu says he's got like 120 now. I know my buddy Alex Lee has about 90 or something like that, and I'm just like, how do you actually deal with that many guitars? You know what I'm saying? It's just insane. And yes, scale length, Windweir. Yeah, what's up, man? How's it going? That definitely takes a big like, it's really going to differentiate which strings you use. Because, for instance, on my regular 6 strings, even if they're in the same tuning, for instance, like just like D standard, like I have a 24 3/4 scale length, and that I use 10s for. But if it's a standard scale length of 25 1/2, I'll definitely use 9s, because that is a huge feel difference. So yeah, very important. Enjoying the stream so far. I play drums, so guitar are a mystery to me, so watching people play, fix them up is fascinating. Awesome. Oh yeah, this song is super sick live. I think this is where they start I think the female singers are like running through like the aisles and like singing this song. Like, how are they keeping like their vibrato and their pitch while running? I mean, they're just professionals probably. All right, this is good enough. So what do you guys think? A little bit better? I could put the oil on, but I really don't care. Caleb, oh my god, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I was really joking. You don't have to, obviously, but thank you so much, bud. I really do appreciate that. It helps a lot. Your acacia has a dent in the neck. Remember, you can't use this piece, thunk. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yes, it probably does have like a tiny, tiny one in there. Play us Island in the Sun. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? I don't know if I'll play that one. I don't think a lot of people here are Weezer fans. I mean, maybe. Tell me, you guys Weezer fans? You guys want to hear Island in the Sun? I'm down. I've been getting, every time your lesson ends, Josh, I'm just like, just stuck in my head for like the next hour. Hi, what's up, Christopher? How's it going? The number, yeah, I love that. The number of guitars I need is the number I currently own plus 1. I love that. It's so awesome. It's the same mystery with singing drummers. What do you mean by that? The same mystery with singing drummers. Like drummers who can sing and play? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that stuff's insane. I remember like I used to listen to like Under Oath, and I think that's insane that they could do that. Who else though? I used to know more drumming singers. There's a band called Striker who I've been super into, and their whole band sings, and it's like they're trying out for American Idol. They're so good. Like, they're all on point. You'd think it was backing tracks, but it's definitely not. Like, it's just, oh man, they're super good. So I know that guy. He's got like a Britney mic. It's pretty cool. I don't like cleaning my guitars too much. Yeah, I fucking hate this. That's why I never do it, and that's why this looks like this. God, it's so gross. I'm sorry. All right. Is this guitar made from acacia? No, this is a Chapman guitar. So this is a Chapman guitar. Yeah, I appreciate that, Caleb. I like Weezer. All right, I'm down. All right. Brand Daler from Mastodon. He sings? Gnarly. Well, I know singing drummers, but it's nothing in comparison to metal. Oh, okay. I think it's still impressive. Singing is just difficult on its own. That's like mastering 2 things and doing it at the same time. I think that's gnarly. Hailstorm's drummer sings, gnarly. The Rev, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Definitely art. The Rev was really good. I think he actually did like lots of studio tracks too and stuff like that. Serious question, pickup recommendation for a sound like Volbeat of Sabaton. Volbeat of Sabaton? Like Volbeat or Sabaton? Is that what you meant? For me, I don't know, pickups are weird. There's lots of, I think they're a lot like more like about the feel and stuff like that. Let me switch back to my playlist here. Unless, oh yeah, are we gonna play Island in the Sun? Let's do it. Let's do it. Island in the Sun. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, for pickups, I really find it's preference again. For me, I like a guitar pickup that has like a lot of clarity and like harmonic like richness. So I did a pickup comparison video, but there wasn't much to the sound, so I didn't want to like share it. But I got like 13 pickups, and the ones that were my favorites were the EVH. I believe it's the Wolfgang, not the Frankenstein. I can't remember which one exactly. I think it's the Wolfgang. I think it's that one. That pickup, there's a lace nitro hemi I really liked, and then an EMG HZ, which is a passive EMG that no one talks about. Now, when I say HZ, it's an HZ1. There's like 8 HZs, and they don't mention it on there. And yeah, so those pickups are the ones like I really like, and I think you can get those types of sounds for Volbeat. But really, the sound comes from your hands, man. That's what you gotta remember, you know? Wow, look at that cloth, I know, I know. Greetings from Chile. Hey, what's up, Jorge? How's the neck on Chapman guitars? It's really comfortable. Like I think these guitars, most people when they pick them up, Josh, I know you have a Chapman, you can, or anybody who has a Chapman, chime in. I really think the necks are really comfortable. They're based around, they're kind of like an ESP neck. So the way I describe ESPs is Gibson is pretty thick, Ibanez is pretty thin, but you find a good middle point for ESP. So I really enjoy this. I think especially because these two guitars over here, these are the ones I got when I went to college. So I practiced with them a lot. So I think these neck shapes, they're made from the same they're made out of the same factory, World Guitars, in Korea. So these come from the same place. So I think maybe that's kind of, I don't know if they like, I don't want to say stole or whatever, but it's got a similar neck feel, and it's real nice for sure. So yeah, I like that a lot. Vocal harmonization support for a singer while you play specific stuff on guitar equals crazy, but I see it. Yeah. Oh, G, the new drummer from Dragon Force, does backing vocals too. Nice. Yeah, I think I remember he's got a Britney mic as well. Yeah, I did settle on the EVH pickups. I put that in at least that custom right there, but in that blue Solar I put in some Black Winters, which also I should say really good pickups. You guys liking the song? I'm into it. I mean, there's a reason it's got like a billion plays, right? I have 6-string Silvertone with Fender amp. Nice. I thought you were going to play the Alcatraz song with Yngwie. Nope. I'm playing this one. It's a gorgeous guitar. Thank you. Have you seen Colin from CSG's video on pickups? If you don't watch him, you should. He's extremely knowledgeable on most things guitar. Yes, I actually got to meet Colin at NAMM this year, and he's a really nice guy. And I actually pitched him an idea of something that I've always wanted to do on my channel, but I'm just too lazy and not as knowledgeable of. And I was like, hey, you should do this. It's kind of like a different version for Too Afraid to Ask. I think I pitched him the idea of doing like, is this really, okay, I don't know what this is anymore. Let's go back. Should we do the other Yngwie thing? What was it called? I don't know if I need to know the song name exactly. I'll do it after. Let me just put on a different playlist. All weird, awkward silence. Oh yeah, let's do some Dark Tranquility. Yes. I need to cover more of this band. I just don't because the solos aren't necessarily my favorite, but the songs are so good. The neck on my Chapman is great. I haven't found a neck I like better. I have the Chapman M01. Nice. Yeah. I don't want to say like it's so hard. When I got to choose my like custom neck with the Acacia, I was just like going through 4 guitars that I'm just like, okay, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. And it's like, yeah, I don't know which one I want to be my #1, you know. Julian, I don't speak much Espanol, unfortunately. I took it for like 4 years, but no habla Espanol mucho. Sorry. I know someone who met Yngwie. He's not a very nice person. Yeah, I don't know. I've only heard stories as well, and they don't seem to be in his favor, unfortunately. Yeah, I have the Black and Winters in my newest Schecter Keith Morosig. I love them. Nice. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Sweater song? What is that? Is that an Ingve song? I met him. He was pretty cool the time I met him. Shook his hand and autographed. That's good. If you get a good, if you catch people on a good day, you can get that, you know? At least I like to think. Another thing to think about with that stuff too is we don't know what it's like to be at their level. They may have had just a bad fan interaction at one point, and you know, I'm sure that can really make it hard to like want to interact with fans. I don't know. To what degree do you like start being a complete asshole? I'm not sure, but yeah. You never know. I never try and judge those people that way. The people at the top, but you're just kind of bummed when it happens. But usually most musicians, we're all in the same boat. We're all struggling out here. So yeah, it's just it is tough. Let me get. I need to get something to get some dust off the bridge here. Give me one sec. So how's your guys' day going? I know you guys can still hear me. How's everybody doing? Sure enough, it's not to be found when I need it. It's always here, and now I can't find it. All right, can of air it is. Maybe I brought it and I just can't find it somewhere on my desk. Anybody's a bit of a snob, I wouldn't doubt it, yeah. I mean, he knows he is good, so he doesn't have to hide it a lot, but people say that he is not an asshole. Wait, what? I mean, he knows he is good, so he doesn't hide it, but a lot of people say that he is not an asshole, but I don't know either, yeah. Do you know? Merrick, what's up? Thanks for following, bud, appreciate that. Let me see. Do you know the band Almanac? Yes, I do know that band, and that guitarist Victor Smolsky is insanely good. He does some to be honest, like I've been playing guitar for like almost 17 years now in April. Like solos are kind of hard to I don't want to say hard to impress me, but I feel like I've kind of gotten like a little jaded with them. But he still does stuff where I'm just like, it perks my ear up and I'm like, ooh, what was that? And like gets me excited again. Whereas when you're younger and you're getting to solos, every solo is like pretty much amazing. So yeah, I do love some Almanac for sure. Weird band name though, right? Yeah, hey, how's it going, Mark? Thank you again for the following. Play Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne? All right, you got it, because the song's ending. Perfect timing, my man. Crazy Train. Classic. Boom. There we go. Fuck the, what's it called? Monetization. I don't need that shit. I got you guys. Thanks for asking. Spent the day playing computer games. Super lazy. Hope yours have been good too. Yeah, it's been good. I got some stuff done, I think. I'm trying to restring this guitar, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this canned air thing. Give me one sec. Let me mute my mic so you guys, I'm sure it'll be too loud. Give me one sec. All right, we good. That would have killed you guys, surely. Give me one sec. Have you ever quitted on guitar? Almost. There's been times where I kind of like, I don't know. Last year was kind of like a little tough, I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely some moments of just like, what am I doing? But yeah, you get past them, you know, because guitar is life, really, honestly. Spent so much time with it, I love it. But yeah, it happens, you know. I'm pretty good. It's almost 1 a.m. and I'm here practicing my sweep picking and watching your stream. Awesome. It's great. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right, Garrett? There we go. Now here's one thing for those of you that don't know, and I didn't know forever. Actually, let me get some nut lube. I know I have that somewhere. Some nut sauce, excuse me. Little tip for those that have locking tuners. I didn't know this, but you got to pull the string really tight all the way through. When I first got mine, I kept leaving wraps around the top, and and that was not good at all. I was getting tuning issues, so I thought this guitar was a dud, but it turns out that I'm the dud. So yeah, just gonna put some nut sauce in here real quick. Man, I haven't heard this song in a minute. I feel like I've learned it for like 100 students. Not really 100, more like 3. Please don't judge me for how I'm doing this. What's up, Garrett? Just got home from work. How was NAMM? Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? NAMM was great. I got to meet a lot of people, see a lot of things and stuff like that. But yeah, got impressed by some gear. It's been I've been going to NAMM for like 14 years, so like it's semi-hard to be impressed by what gear's there, but this year was pretty good. So again, like I was saying, this is what I like to do. This seems kind of crazy, but I actually like to try and hold the guitar up by the string. So as you can see, I'm holding it, and that's when I'll tighten the back here, and that'll leave it so it's nice and tight, and that way it will hopefully stay in tune a little bit better. So that's why I'm shaking right now, because I'm weak. There we go. So I do that for all of them, basically. So I should probably put all the strings through and then do that like I normally do, but I'm forgetting how I normally do things because I'm on stream, and I'm just like, Streaming's a little weird. Still getting used to it, but hopefully I'll get this down. I'll be able to just turn it on at the start of the day and like, you know, start hanging with you guys some more, answering some of these sick questions. Let's see. I have nut loop. Kappa. Hell yeah. I know, right? Greatest name. Nice, Daniel. Do you even lift, bro? No, I definitely do not lift. I should exercise more to help with that musician depression or whatever the hell. It's just good for your health, right? I know I go on walks every day, but it's not enough. I know it's better to get the heart rate up a little bit more, so I should be doing that. What up, Garrett? Cheers from Oregon. What's up, Chad? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Oof. It's got my eye there. I like the vlog from hell. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I kind of thought it was a little cringe at some times. It was like my first vlog or whatever, but yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I think a lot of people do like it. I should do more vlogs. I don't know. Vlogging's hard, man. I don't know. I find it a bit difficult sometimes. Because I just want to be in the moment sometimes, and having a camera on you just feels, it's just totally different, you know? But it is good when I get it done. That's why I want to do these live streams, because I do really feel like I can truly be myself. Whereas whenever a real camera is like hitting record, I don't know why, but it's like that red light fever that happens. I get it all the time, and yeah, it's not like truly me. So hopefully these live streams will help with that. Maybe not. Well, it's best to get in shape in your 20s so you'll look decent and won't have health problems later on. Yeah, exactly, right? I don't, like, another thing I noticed is like I don't take care of like my face, like like my girlfriend obviously like does a lot of like, you know, clean, like, you know, washes her face and does it, like, puts on products to prevent wrinkles and stuff like that, and I don't do any of that. And then now, luckily, this camera is like whiting out it, but you see some where I normally squint like that, there will be some wrinkles, and I think one of these eyes has like something. So now I'm starting to realize it, and it's just like shit. But yeah, probably should get on it. I love this band. Anybody like this band called Holy Grail? This album almost made my top 10 albums list, by the way. So I don't know if any of you guys, almost dropped my guitar. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, my top 10 albums, but yeah, that was definitely one of the ones that were kind of on the bubble for me. I really like this one. Some good lead work, great vocals, great riffs. I mean, I love Ibanez necks, so the Chapman neck might be a bit thick for me. Okay, yeah, my number one. It's still not that thick, but I guess, yeah, if you're an Ibanez guy, you're usually just like an Ibanez guy. I know a lot of people who are, and that's fine. my number one Ibanez, my number one neck I own is a old Performer Rhodes things like a guitar neck, razor super thin. Okay, yeah, then maybe not. I don't know. These aren't that thick, but I don't know. Yeah, Ibanez guys like them just paper thin, you know. To each their own, though, you know. I really think that happens because basically when you first get a guitar, like the guitar you really develop on, I feel like that's what's going to shape what your hand likes. So, for instance, when I first started, there's a green guitar over there. It's off camera. It's like just a typical knockoff Squire Strat, right? But the second guitar I got that I played for a long time was this Gibson Les Paul right here. So the Gibson neck, obviously like a lot thicker. Even though it was a 60s neck, which has that more D shape and less of that huge C, I like prefer that neck. It was weird. I remember going into Guitar Center thinking, ooh, the Ibanez guitars when I was a kid. But once I got the Gibson, I'd walk into Guitar Center, I'd pick up an Ibanez and be like, this is weird. I can't do anything. So I really think that's what kind of sets how you're gonna like guitars from here on out. It's rare that like someone comes out with a brand new neck shape or something and you're just like, yeah, I totally am into this. In my opinion, I don't know. You're doing great, thanks. Girls are good at that. We can be lazy. Yeah, I'm definitely muy flojo for the person who is speaking Spanish. Very lazy. Because yeah, once you're around your 30s, it's fucking hard to get rid of fat. Dude, yeah, like I had to diet like a week ago because like what happens is when I start doing Skype lessons, I'll notice see this like this fucking cheek, oh, it just gets too fat and I don't like it. So I go take a week of like trying to cut on carbs and stuff. Like for instance, I got In-N-Out yesterday, I got that protein style. So like no bun, just like lettuce, just like a fucking rabbit burger. But yeah. A friendly reminder, don't use the fretboard products on your face. Thanks, Emerald, PC, appreciate that. Oh, I love this album. Unleash the Archers, this one. I can't find this band, I found a county band on, damn it, I swear I'm reading this right, a county band on Facebook, also no Spotify match for me. Which band are you talking about, Merc? Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Merc or Mark? Yeah, my favorite band is Metallica. Nice, nice. A lot of people love Metallica. But yeah, this album, I remember I tried getting into it at one point, and I just honestly I had some trouble with it. I just couldn't get around to the vocals at first, but the music, the riffs were just so good that I gave it like another chance, and then now I like love the vocals. Really, really good. Anybody else heard this band? Unleash the Archers. This album is called Apex. Highly, highly recommend it. Do you like Pagan's Mind? Check them out if you haven't. Yes, I love Pagan's Mind. Some really, really good guitar tones and just guitar playing and then music. Yeah, super, super good. They'll come up in this playlist. They're definitely in here for sure. Yeah, honestly, one of my favorite like lead tones for sure. All right, give me a sec. All right, I need to get this shit done. I got my mom's birthday dinner tonight too, even though her birthday was Monday, so semi trying to get this done quickly, but nothing I do is quick. Let's be real. Yeah, it's nice to have you guys here just to hang, you know, just to chill with me while I restring my guitar. I think it's kind of cool. I appreciate that. Greetings from Finland. Hey, what's up, man? Love Finland. I miss Finland. So good. First real guitar was an Ibanez GRG, so yeah, that explains it. Yeah, there you go. My Newman Aurea Adore album. Awesome Canadian post-black. Cool, nice. I've been getting into some black metal stuff. Like I like Uwada, I really like them. I like Moonsorrow. I like a lot of these bands live, I should say. I really think the loudness thing helps so much with that sound. I think I get it. Finster Force is another band I really like. Have you heard of them? Really like them. Man, wouldn't it be amazing if Explorers had 24 frets? Yeah, dude, Jose, I 100% agree. Acacia now, because I bugged them, have made one. So they do have one, which is pretty sick. I think I may have heard rumors that Ola is gonna start doing that. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a pointy fucking guitar. Like, why the hell doesn't it have 24 frets, you know? That I'll never understand. One sec. All right. Sometimes these things just don't want to go in. Hello from Russia. Hey, how's it going? Tell her happy womb evacuation day. You got it, Dave. I'll actually probably tell her that. That'd be pretty funny. Good one. Okay, boomer. Check out my covers. Okay. How's it going, Yeti Knight? Baritone Les Paul. I'm just reading random shit. Like, I realize I don't pre-read anything, so I'm sorry if I'm just like blurting out random nonsense and it's like in relation to what else someone else has said. My bad. I'll get better at this for sure. I'll recommend Summoning. Yeah, everybody mentions them. I think I saw, like, obviously with Yari and like the Evertune stuff, he did a riff that was from them, I want to say, and it sounded super sick. What album? I feel like someone else has recommended me Summoning. But yeah, what album would you say? I'm pretty sure I have it in my like need to listen to playlist, so it might even come up. God, this song's sick. They're like atmospheric folk black, all lyric based with Tolkien books. Nice, cool. I just got done watching The Hobbit last night, actually, the first one. I think those movies, they're different from, obviously, the Lord of the Rings, but they're not bad. A lot of people kind of give them shit, and I'm just over here like, dude, I don't think it's this trash. It's just different, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Please don't hate me. What's your favorite amp company? Dude, that is way too hard. There are so many good amp companies out there. Like what? Like I obviously have Angle and Victory here, which I absolutely love. Friedman, there's Rev. There's this amp company I tried this year called Omega, which sounded super good. A new amp company also called Dover, which sounded super sick at NAMM. I mean, there's just so many good amp companies. I couldn't just pick one. Like there's no amp company that really does it all. They all have their own sound, you know? That's what makes them them. Yeah, there's just too many. So many good ones. Can I have your solar, please and thank you? We'll pick up so you don't have to deliver. Yeah, of course. Come on over, Anthony. How many do you have now, Anthony? I know you have. I know you have at least one. But do you have two now? I want to say you have more than one. Ooh. Who knows this? Who knows the song? Don't Shazam it. No cheating. I want to see who's really following me here. Where am I? Mine's kind of Aqua-ish, yeah. I like yours. Yours is good too, Dave. I mean, we have one of 50, Dave. That's pretty cool. I really think that's quite awesome that we have that with the Solars, the limited editions. Come on, who's first to get this? Gets a virtual high five. Who knows who this is? All right, this one's tricky for like lifting it up the whole guitar. It's the high E string. All right. There we go. All right, strings are on, baby. Look at that. Suck it, Dave. Strings are on. Said I wasn't gonna get this done. God, it's hot in here. I need some new lights, like LED lights that won't be so hot. I need to tune this up a little bit. Yeah, Christopher, you got it, man. Yes. There you go. You guys like my drop J tuning? How do I get views? Just put out a lot of content. That's really it. Don't do what I do and put out content rarely. All right, get some tuning in here. So I'm putting this guitar in E flat for those who give a shit. I don't know. I didn't have faith in you, I know. I didn't, honestly, I was getting worried there. I'm like, shoot, I'm doing my same thing where I just start talking. The song is called Old Town Road. This is not called Old Town Road, no. But good try, good try. I've been trying to learn a solo for like almost 1 month, and I'm struggling in just one part, and it's crushing me. Oh, chat moved a lot. Do you think I should take a break from it and learn later, or keep practicing that part? It depends really how long. You said almost a month. That's pretty tough. I don't know how long you've been playing, but oftentimes when I was younger, like maybe between my first and 5 years, I'd find myself like, yeah, working it for a long time. A month is pretty good. Like, I have a lot of students that I realize they give up on stuff too quickly, and I always recommend that they don't do that. Like, push through, get as far as you can with it. But sometimes you just gotta change gears and just do something new that kind of psychs your mind and gets you stoked to play again, you know? I really think that's important, so that you keep playing guitar. So there was lots of solos. I remember learning my guitar teacher's solos from his band Psychotic Waltz, and I couldn't get it down. Now it's like not that hard for me to be able to play that stuff. But at one point I like really worked it for, like you say, about a month, and then I would move on, because I just, yeah, I just found that like I wasn't quite getting it. It was kind of getting frustrating. It was like, all right, let's move on. But like, it is good to keep grinding, try to get to 100%. Like, I do recommend that. So about a month, maybe you could move on, you know? Depends though. If you've been playing guitar for like 10 years or something like that, then maybe it's your practice routine that's not getting you to get it to full speed, in my opinion. What's this string again? C sharp. Solo section. Solo so good. What else? Why not drop a D flat? Play some Trivium. I mean, I can drop it. I don't think it's called drop D flat though, is it? I know what you mean though. I had some students learn some of that old Trivium stuff. God, I should clean these tuners too. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. Wait, is this Paladin? Yes, yes it is. Hey Garrett, did you? What's up? Did you what? Thanks, Garrett. I have to leave. You're a great person. Don't quit guitar. I hope we can meet someday. Cheers, dude. Thank you so much, Sal. I appreciate that, bud. It means a lot. Yes, hopefully I'll play in everybody's country one day. That'd be awesome. Appreciate it, man. Kind of sounds like Taylor. It is Taylor. Obsession will get you there. Hear from Amp 1 Iridium. Oh, did you hear from Amp? Okay, I connected that. I did, and it sounded really, really sick. I definitely want one. Maybe for people who are learning Electric Crown. Hey, what's up? Is that is that you? Is that you? Is that you, Ramsey? Crescent Slice? What's up, man? How's it going? I love that my students just pop in here. It's so great. Like Dave was a student. I know Christian was in here for a minute. Anthony took some lessons. It's always cool to see that. I love you guys. What content should I put on? I just do. Okay, what is this? I've never heard this. So again, I'm mixing my playlist here. Need to listen to and stuff I normally like. That song's. Ooh, this song's long, but worth it. Does it start slow? Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of a long one. What do you guys think? Symphoniacs, Iconoclast. I personally like this album a lot. I think a lot of people kind of like about it, but I liked it. I think it came after Paradise Lost, right? That's a hard follow-up. But we're sorry. What content should I put on? I just do covers for now. That's good. Covers are good. Just, I mean, try and be like inventive with it. Like there's the guy Bradley Hall who's doing them backwards, right? That's one way you can do stuff. Like try and make it like your own thing. Or cover stuff try and be the first to cover something when it comes out. That's always like really helpful for getting views and stuff like that. Covers are tough, you know, or something that's like really popular if you can do that. Like, you know, when we do those like Mario songs stuff, we try and like dress up for it. And you know, you have to kind of do that little extra stuff now to stand out. There's so many people. Everybody's fighting for eyeballs, you know. I'm just getting it kind of somewhat in tune. Now I'm going to stretch the strings and answer some more questions. Whoopsie. All right, where am I in chat? I wish there was something that like kept up with my chat so I could see where I'm at. YouTube slow motion was a gift from God. Dude, yes. Oh my God. That, after I was done with taking my own lessons for about 1.5 years when I first started playing guitar, that was really like, I don't know, when that came out, that really helped a lot to be able to see that stuff. I think I remember there was the ways back in the day to like, you had to download the video and then slow it down yourself. That was a huge pain in the butt. And now they even have the custom slider, right? It's not just 0.25 and 0.5 and 0.75. You can actually get the in-betweens. I think that's sick. I love it. Consistency is key. People need to know when you are putting something out to look for it. Yep, exactly. And like I said, I don't necessarily do that, but I try. I just have a lot of stuff I'm trying to juggle this year. Did you try the fort and sigil? No, I didn't. I tried the pumpkin one though, the evil pumpkin. That thing sounded. Or actually, no, wait. Yeah, I probably did. I ended up at the end on the last day. We tried all of them. They all sounded super good. So. If it was at NAMM, I played it for sure, and it sounded good. Was that the little one by chance? Is that the one you're talking about? Whatever that little one was pretty damn good, I must say. B flats, C sharp, whichever. Did you try the? Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, what's up, Ramsey? How's it going, man? Yeah, no problem, Yeti Knight. Hey, what's up, Perfecto? How you doing, man? I saw your video today. It was cool. Hopefully those cameos you won't get deleted this time. Thanks for having us on that too. That was pretty fun to do our riff. If you guys don't know Perfecto, you should definitely check out his channel. He's awesome. I personally do not think that's the right way to get views though. You have to make stuff your own and listen and learn different techniques from guitar styles to play other instruments. To playing other instruments and handling the guitar different. I think you should think for music instead of views. It's tough. Yeah, you definitely can go the original music route. That's not bad either. It's just hard. Sometimes the cover is a little bit more like people have the trust of like what's already out there. Like they already know said cover is already a good song. So when they see that, they I don't know. They just kind of like, oh, this guy's got my musical taste and stuff like that, so they can go that way. But obviously there's guys like Rob Scallon and Andrew Huang and you know, stuff like that who put out their own original music, and I do think that's quite important. I've been stretching the same string, by the way, for like 5 minutes. I don't know. There's so many different ways to you know, make it like on your own or whatever, but it's definitely tough, you know. Sigil's the little one. I'm thinking of that instead of the Axe FX 3 since I have the NTS Suite, which is pretty great plugin. I need to get a real amp. Yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah, I played that little guy. It was definitely good, honestly. Very good. Like I said, I was looking also into that Engel that's coming out with that new, it's the iron ball, so the smaller head, but it has built-in MIDI and reverb delay and still a tube amp as well. It weighed nothing. It had a power soak, so from like 1 watt to like 20 watts. It seems sick. I don't know. And I like the iron ball sound. I thought it sounds good. So it'd be kind of nice to have all in one type thing. Do you prefer pedal boards with analog pedals or shit like the Helix? I personally don't mess with pedals or anything like that. I got some pedals right there. I personally don't. I don't know. That route is difficult, and I feel like kind of extinct. Like to have something that has to power all that and have it be clean power and stuff like that. I feel like that's kind of a pain. And there's so many different little effects you need, and then you need something that can kind of like do like an is it RJM or RMJ? That type of thing where it switches them all at once, like something that like does a MIDI controlling for that stuff. So for me, that's just a headache. That's why I got the FX8, because it's like an all-in-one, but it just controls my amp's sound. So I'd probably honestly be on the more so leaning towards the side of just like all-in-one modeling, because they're getting pretty damn good. And honestly, when you're playing some like little bar or whatever, like not a lot of people are gonna tell the difference. But I don't know, it's tough. I just think that honestly, having played shows myself, like getting on and off the stage quickly is important, and then being sure that you don't lose anything. So the more cables you have every single time you add one, the harder that gets. So I'm all about keeping stuff nice and simple, hence why I'm talking about the Iridium from Blue Guitar. I think that is going to be just perfect for anybody who just plays metal and doesn't need a lot of tones. Oh, I love this song. This song is so good. Have you ever used Guitar Rig 5? Maybe. I think way back in the day, I think I used it for like bass tones. I don't think I preferred it for guitar tones, but I think I didn't try it enough, I should say. I didn't deep dive into Guitar Rig 5 that much. But I had heard people that had great tones with it. But yeah. I mean, I'm not ready to put my own stuff out, lack of recording equipment, but I write music because I have a message to give. That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes, you know, that's good too. Just write for yourself, you know. Yeah, recording equipment and stuff, that can come later. Just get some ideas on a phone, you know. Get a band together. I mean, I think that's great too. I think that's a good way to start practicing, is with a band. That's like the real thing, you know. But to each their own. Again, there's so many different ways to go with playing guitar and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I think once you think of music more for business, I don't think it becomes honest for music yet. We are supposed to, at least I'm a work on them like projects. You have to think that you actually have something different to offer, and you have to check everyone else too. Yeah, it's super hard to, like, you know, kind of create your own identity and stuff like that. I've even had the thought of, like, you know, should my band name start with an A, just for how people in the letter earlier in the alphabet, just for how people like listen to music nowadays. Is that better marketing? If I have an earlier letter in the alphabet, people might find my stuff more and then play it more. It's not quite or as organic as it once was. It's just kind of weird, but I don't know. My band name starts with an S, so it doesn't matter. Like, if you do not see someone doing this lick or yada yada or doing stuff in this neat way, then you should upload. Yeah, exactly. That's why one of my first solos, I think, was called Hymn of the Forsaken. I saw some guy do that weird ding ding ding. You can look up that video if you want. That's something I thought. I was like, hey, it sounds cool and it looks cool, so it's kind of cool. I bought an Amp 1 Iridium. I can highly recommend it. It's insane. Ola made a great review. I had to choose between a new guitar, Solar, and using Bias 2, or the Amp 1 Iridium and my old ESP Baritone. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. It was, like I said, it was like, I didn't really get to play with it all myself. I got to ask him the questions I wanted to about the preset mode. That was like pretty important for me. And yeah, it seems like, yeah, it just seems amazing. I definitely want one of those. Hi Garrett. Hey, how's it going, Will? How you doing, man? Writing for yourself is a great way to practice songwriting. Yeah, exactly. Can I borrow your Victory sometime? Yeah, dude, come on over. I love that amp right there. So good. Like, I love it when I like turn that thing on and people are just like, all right, the angle, it's gonna be the sicker of the two, and then you hit the Victory and you're like, whoa, wait, that thing's pretty cool for how small. Like, it's just one of those things where you kind of think with your eyes, you're just like, oh, that's not gonna sound as good, it's so small. But it's like, no, that amp is very good. I love it. All right, let's see here. All right, super out of tune. Let's get this back in tune. And I should be ready to start tracking this guy's album. Probably gonna go to dinner and just do it tomorrow though. Wait, this. Oh wow, whoops. There we go. D sharp, that's what we're looking for, baby. That would have been bad. Sorry if all the like string noises at the top of the headstock are making noise. That's a long song, but it's pretty good. Probably gonna run through one more time, cause yeah, next gonna change. Yeah, there we go. What's next? Wow, that's a long fade out. Jesus. Don't know this one. Ooh, demo. If I can get out of here. There we go. Love this song. People know that if you've seen that top 10 videos. Do you listen to Tool? No, I don't. Too long of songs. I don't know. Never got into it. Garrett, have you ever tried the Boss 200 series pedals? I have the DD 200 and the EQ 200. I highly recommend the whole 200 series. No, I haven't, to be honest, man. Sorry. What string gauge are you using? 9s? Yeah, I'm using, actually no, I'm using 10s because I'm in E flat with a 25-inch scale length. 9s would have been nice actually, now that I think about it, but just 10 to 46 is what I'm using for this guy. A little tighter than I normally like it, but I find it sounds best on this guitar. How did you learn to play guitar? I'm assuming is what you're asking, Omar. I had a teacher when I first started. I went to Guitar Center and bought an amp with my guitar, and then I met my guitar teacher, and he sold me the amp. He worked there, and then he was amazing at playing when he was demoing the amp, and I was like, oh my god, I need lessons from you. And yeah, he definitely was a huge part. But once I stopped, like I said here before, YouTube was a big help for how to learn. Just watching people, looking at their hands, seeing if mine looked like theirs, and if it didn't, why, and stuff like that, how to hold the pick and stuff like that. I learned a lot just from like doing that. And then also friends that live nearby, you know, just figuring out tips from them. That's honestly great too. I know that can be hard to come by, finding somebody who lives near you that likes a similar genre of music and at the same playing level, who's willing to jam. But you know, I was lucky to have that. Yeah. Ah. I haven't really played guitar today, so I'm like not warmed up. I've never used this pick before either. That's the excuse I'm going with. There's my normal pick. I always have some like picks just sitting on my desk, like kind of going through, but never really switch. You always stick to your main, you know? I need to warm up before I start doing this tracking. You know, just stretching the strings a little bit more. Hold is tuning pretty well for some fresh strings, yeah? I'm gonna do some more tuning real quick. A technical YouTube question. I see a lot of people don't put songs from bands to don't be monetized. You just don't care, or yeah, I just don't give a fuck. I mean, I started with covers, so I'm not gonna change that. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people follow me for my, like, you know, covers and stuff like that, and I do honestly love covering people's music. I find it fun. The technical aspect, it's like a video game. It's like kind of trying to do the hard combo or whatever, but it has a sound to it, you know. So that's kind of what I like about the guitar, and that's kind of why I just say fuck it. But that's why I like the platforms like Instagram and even TikTok now. Are more open to doing that, and the algorithm favors it, so I get more views there. So it's kind of like weird transitioning thing. Like, I wish I could include Instagram in this like live feed, but one day maybe. But yeah, for instance, like that Striker video I did last, that was just immediately demonetized, and that's part of why nobody sees it unless you guys have the notifications turned on, which I know some of you do. That's how some of you see these live streams, which is cool. Thank you guys so much. That does help you to see all the videos, even if they get demonetized. So yeah. I like 10s for D standard, so E flat would have to be 9s for me. Yeah, again, it depends on scale length, you know? It's just, that's a huge thing. Like D standard for my Acacia, which is in that guitar, it's 24 3/4. I put 10s on it, but for any of the other guitars with the standard scale length, 25.5, definitely doing 9s. I wish I could do 8s, to be honest. I guess I could, but I don't think Elixir makes an 8, which is really unfortunate. I should bug them more about that. I know a lot of people would love the 8s. I know all of you, well, most of you out there are probably like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy. But Yngwie uses 8s, right? I think Rick Graham uses 8s. It's just so much control you can get from 8s. I know Taylor's bought a 7, which I was like, what, dude? Like, you're getting ridiculous. Why don't you just use dental floss for your high E string? Just gonna check the intonation real quick. Man, this guitar's pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely holds its tuning quite well. Once I figured out the whole putting the string through the way I did it today, it just makes the tuning so much more stable. I remember just forever just being like, what is wrong with this guitar? But user error, you know. Have you seen my show Artist Talk before? I haven't, sorry. Maybe I could check it out. Just send me a link somewhere on one of my socials. See you, Garrett. Keep up the good work. Enjoyed your live stream. Dude, thanks so much, Yeti. Have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm going to get off here in a second, too. I got to get to tracking, you know. I still think, though, that you have to approach music with honesty. If you want a unique style, IMO, you have to listen with your head for melodies and churn what you can from it and see what you can get with it and record it or write it down. Yeah, definitely. That's why I do a lot of the ear training stuff. Hey, Pagan's Mind. Someone asked about Pagan's Mind. There you go. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think writing with your ears is super important. That's what creates like new stuff. If you kind of just stick to like just the theory side of it, maybe like that might cause you to just write similar patterns that are already there. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I don't write with theory in mind. I kind of just use my ears for what I want to hear, you know. I think if you actually give credit to the songwriter and band performance you loved, then you should be in the clear, but you're probably not. Bug them to make custom sets, so annoying. Yeah, I know I should. Well, it's not the ear, it's the mind, what your mind produces. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I think it in my head and then I'm able to put it out. So the ear training makes it so I can find the note that I'm hearing in my head. So that's why I think, that's what I kind of meant by that, you know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you, sir. You are a very remarkable guitarist. Nice to meet you too, Will. Cool. I think this guitar's pretty much ready to go. Just gonna clip the ends. Anybody else got any more questions on like the restringing or anything like that before I get off here? Like I said, I should. How long have I been streaming? Does it say anywhere? Does it say here for me? Does not tell me. Oh, hour and a half. Cool, not bad. I don't know how some people stream for like fucking like 8 hours. That's insane. I'm not that interesting. Yeah, also let me know if there's anything you guys want to see from these live streams. Like I said, I do have ideas that I'm pretty down to do. Hopefully some of you guys wouldn't mind watching me actually play guitar and work on my process. I think that'll be a more interesting stream. And I do want to get to that. I just have some paid work that I need to do, some guitar tracking from a Fiverr gig, like session work basically, and then a video for DistroKid. So hopefully once I get that stuff done, I can get more into playing and not just me doing this chat Q&A, and then I can actually answer some of the questions like about sweeping and stuff like that with a guitar in my hand, you know. Get the wire clippers, yes. Christian, you're still here, man. How's it going? Where are they? Oh yeah, built right into the damn thing. Skelly Jelly. Who likes this band? Skeleton Witch, anybody? I really enjoyed your stream about TSO? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, man. Do you mean my video about TSO? Or this stream? I guess the stream had some TSO in it. I think you should pull the string to exercise the string intonation. and tune it back and do it all over again. What do you mean exactly? Pull the string to exercise, like stretch the string? Kind of did that. Hi from Morocco, how are you doing, bro? Hey, how's it going? I can't read your name, but how's it going? My mom was actually born in Morocco, so fun fact. I see you own some ESP guitars. They often come with active pickups, but your other guitars look like passive. Actually, those two guitars came with passive pickups. They came with that EMG I was talking about. Actually, no, I lied. So the first guitar right here in the front without the diamond plate, there's the word, that guitar came with the EMG passives, the HZs. That's why I tried them for the pickup shoot. I got actually another one, and I actually really like that pickup. It's a passive though, but the other one, they were both used, I should say. This one was from eBay, this one was from a pawn shop, and I got this one for $250 and this one for $180 because the pawn shop was going out of business, so really good find. But it had a headset in there, which was actives, and even though my house has like a grounding issue, actives would be great. I just prefer the feel of passives. It's just what I've known forever, you know? So basically all my guitars are loaded. I take out actives and sell them and stuff like that. Not that they sound bad though. I've heard mixes that sound really great with the actives. I want to see a practice routine or warm-up stuff or something like that. Yeah, cool. We can get into that. Because we love you, Garrett. Oh, love you too, man. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here again. It was my idea for bringing up TSO. Yes, it was. This has been awesome. Thank you, Garrett. Getting sleepy now. Hope you enjoy the birthday meal tonight. Yes. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Thanks for being here. I know it's so late for you. I appreciate it. But yeah, again, I should probably get going here. Guitar is, like I said, looking much better, wouldn't you guys say? Oh, I didn't even get done clipping it. I guess I'll finally clip it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, I really appreciate it. I want to try to do more live streams, even though it's kind of, I'm still getting used to it. I'm probably like still stumbling a little bit with what I say. I know sometimes I might even just say something that just sounds like makes no sense. And but yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. I will probably not see you tomorrow, but maybe I'm gonna try and do this more often. Like I said, once I get those two projects out of the way, hopefully I can just start doing this regularly, just learning whatever it is I want to learn for a video, and then actually showing you how I learn it and how I practice it, and then maybe even how I shoot it and stuff like that. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And also I want to have this idea where I might want to do like learning a whole song, making the backing track in front of you guys, and then adding it to like this queue of sorry, I just got done hanging out with Andy, a list of songs that I can jam maybe like every Friday or something like that. I think I want to start doing that stuff, so that would be cool. Tell Mom happy womb evacuation day. Will do, Dave. Peace, Christian. I'll see you guys later, all right? Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, guys, if you guys like the stream. Helps out a lot. I'll see you guys later, all right?